035's command.
Hello, Dr. Long here. Today we'll be going over SCP-034. Sorry for the absence. O5 actually let me get a holiday break. Anyway, let's get right into it. SCP-034. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-034 is to be kept in a secure room with access granted only to Level 4 personnel. SCP-034 itself will be kept in a locked case that is under 24-hour surveillance. When not in lab conditions, SCP-034's protective sheet cannot be removed under any circumstance. Any personnel in contact with SCP-034 must be placed under the 24-hour observation period until their identities can be confirmed. Description: SCP-034 is a primitive knife constructed out of pure obsidian. Tests reveal that SCP-034 is approximately 1,000 years old. Despite its crude method of construction and age, SCP-034 is still incredibly sharp and requires no maintenance at all. Expert analysts hypothesize that SCP-034 may be South American in origin, and that it was used in Native American ritual. Several accounts from Spanish conquistadors exploring the region support this hypothesis, with details writing on how blank priests would flay their victim alive with similar knives and wear the skin as a tribute to their god. SCP-034 has the ability to allow its bearers to take the appearance of another individual. If SCP-034 is used to cut a piece of flesh from a living individual, and that piece of flesh is placed against the skin of another individual, the second individual will take not only the appearance but all physical characteristics of the first individual. Testing has shown that the minimum amount of skin required can be as little as 1 square centimeter. However, testing also revealed that the amount of time the facade lasts is directly proportional to the amount of flesh used. The ratio of time the facade lasts to flesh used has been measured at approximately 1 hour for every square centimeter used. Once the time limit has passed, the affected individual will revert to its original form. Analysis of SCP-034's ability shows that its method of mimicking another individual is nearly flawless. Not only does SCP-034 change physical appearance, but actually physical attributes as well, including height, weight, muscle mass, bone density, hair growth, eyesight, strength, physical medical condition, and even DNA. Subjects still retain their original personality and memories. Even though the process is nearly instantaneous, taking only a few seconds, human test subjects have described the transformation process as extremely painful. Subjects may also suffer psychological trauma depending on the extent of their physical transformation. Side effects are especially serious if the subject takes on the appearance of a person with a different gender or with widely different physical attributes. However, in order to function properly, the individual who had their flesh cut off by SCP-034 must still be biologically alive to maintain the facade. Should the individual whose identity has been stolen expire, the effect immediately wears off. Further details may be found in Lab Report 034-A. Also, SCP-034 only appears to work on human subjects. Cross-species experiment with SCP-034 have resulted in
Data expunged.
SCP-034 came under Foundation possession when an imposter disguised as Dr. Blank attempted to infiltrate Site Blank. The imposter was apprehended when the authorities discovered the real Dr. Blank tied up in his home with a large portion of his right arm skinned. Further details may be found in the Post-Interrogation Report 2211. Lab Report 034-A. We've decided to test several scenarios dealing with the limits of SCP-034's capabilities. Test 1. Sample taken from a deceased human cadaver and applied to subject D452. No effect. Test 2. Sample taken from D532 and applied on D452. D452 successfully mimics D532's appearance. Upon termination of D532, D452 immediately reverts back to its original form. Test 3. Sample taken from brain-dead medical patient and applied to subject D452. D452 successfully mimics the patient's appearance and managed to maintain the facade. Test 4. Sample taken from terminally ill medical patient and applied to subject D452. The patient's terminal illness was caused by an inherent genetic defect. D452 successfully mimics patient appearance, as well as the patient's illness. Both the terminally ill patient and D452 expire at the same time, after which D452 reverts back to its original form. Test 5.
Data expunged.
Post interview report 2211. As part of a standard operation procedure, we first attempt to interrogate the prisoner via non-violent and non-invasive means. However, when such methods prove ineffective, we began to implement conventional interrogation techniques. While partially successful, we deem it necessary to use SCP, 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 and SCP. We managed to learn the following facts. The prisoner had extensive knowledge on the existence of the Foundation and its inner workings. The prisoner had extensive knowledge on other SCP-related agencies and groups. The prisoner was not acting under any official capacity for a government agency. The prisoner obtained SCP-034 and instruction on its operation from an unknown benefactor. The prisoner was given very specific instructions to infiltrate Site Blank and maintain his position until further notice. The prisoner had enough samples of Dr. Blank to stay within Site Blank for blank days. Regrettably, the prisoner did not survive interrogation. Agent Blank. End of audio log. I do not like this one. It makes my skin crawl. Thinking that literally anybody could be anybody and we wouldn't be able to know. Yeah, no thanks. It's a good thing it's only used for research. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you folks in the next one.